one time I was preaching, and this happened more than once probably, but one sticks out in my mind. So I was preaching. In the middle of my message, I started saying some things which were not my notes and were not even directly related to my text, but it was very pointed. And one time I didn't know who it was directed toward, but I knew it had to be some individual. And of course, I would never deliberately single out a person, through my personal knowledge. But another time I started speaking very strongly, and I felt God told me the person it was directed to. But it was not based on my counseling them or knowing about them, but I felt like God was very specifically giving that word to that person in the middle of my message, which nobody else would have known. I didn't try to identify the person or describe the person. And sure enough, after the service, the person came up to me and said, "What you said was right to me. I'm struggling with that situation, and what you said is directly for me." And so they confirmed it. I think that could also be a word of wisdom. So I was giving an example of how it could be embedded in a message, or how it could be in a personal conversation or personal prayer, or maybe even given to us personally for direction or decision. Or sometimes it may be to act. Sometimes it may be just to be aware so you can be on guard or be prepared or be ready for when this information becomes public, or when you must act in response to it. But it's definitely part of the work of God, the gifts of the Spirit,